Spin?
Hey man, let me call you right back. Hey bud, what's up?
Not much. You ready for your 20 questions?
Absolutely, let's do it.
All right, first things first. Your real name is Chris, is that right?
If the day ends in the letter Y, then yes.
Okay. So where did the name Spin come from?
It involves the mob, so if I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Well, I appreciate you not telling me then. How many years have you been in the recruiting and staffing industry?
27.
So what's the craziest thing that's happened to you while working in that industry?
Had to bail a candidate out of jail.
If you weren't working here at Vaco, what would your dream job be?
I'd be a motivational speaker, but I have no idea what I talk about.
Not yet, anyway. What's one superpower you wish you had?
I wish I could tell the future.
What superhero do you identify with the most?
The Flash, obviously.
All right, correct me if I'm wrong. You have 2 kids, is that right?
Yes, Delaney and Nicholas.
And what's the best thing about being their father?
Watching them grow up and watching them get ready to be contributing members of society.
So what's the best piece of advice you could give them?
Treat others how you want to be treated.
Golden rule. When you're prepping a candidate, what's the best piece of advice you could give them before an interview?
After every question that they're asked, they need to respond with, is this the type of experience that you're looking for?
Okay. What's something you learned recently that totally blew your mind?
3 people a minute are hired off of the LinkedIn platform.
Wow. What's the biggest learning experience in your life?
When the company I started folded, I learned what it's like to fail, and I learned what it's like to come back, and I learned where I need to be from a professional sense.
Okay. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Energetic, quirky, and honest.
Okay. If your life was made into a musical, what would be the name of that musical?
Spinny 2 Bags takes Manhattan.
Okay. Back to what you do for a living. Your specialty is placing candidates in permanent technology roles, is that right?
Yep.
What's the best thing about working with those candidates?
We are legitimately changing people's lives for the better. There's not a better feeling than that.
Okay. So when you're hiring for your own team, what's the #1 quality you look for?
I actually have 3. I want them to be empathetic, I want them to be competitive, and I want them to have some grit.
Okay. And what's the #1 thing about working at Vaco?
The culture. The people here from the top to bottom are all top notch.
Okay. All right, last one. You ready?
I'm ready. Hit me.
I heard you've done quite a few hot food competitions in your past, so I wanted to put your love of heat to the test. Are you willing to try 3 flaming hot wings?
You know it. I'm down. Let's do it.
Let's go to the kitchen.
All right.
You have some new glasses on.
Absolutely. I've got 20 pairs.
Is that all?
Yeah.
All right, so we have hot and we have turbo. My guess is you're going to go straight for the afterburner, though.
Oh, absolutely. We're not gonna mess around. It's all the hot or all the not. And so it's all the hot. Here we go. I'm not impressed. You guys got to come back when you got something hotter than this.
Fair enough.